Two suspects are arrested, but the police do not possess enough information for a conviction. Following the separation of the two men, the police offer both a similar deal. If one testifies against his partner and the other remains silent, the betrayer goes free, and the one that remains silent receives the full 1-year sentence. In the regular version of this game, collaboration is dominated by betrayal, and as a result, the only possible outcome of the game is for both prisoners to betray the other. Regardless of what the other prisoner chooses, one will always gain a greater payoff by betraying the other. Because betrayal is always more beneficial than cooperation, all objective prisoners would seemingly betray the other if operating purely rationally. However, in reality, humans display a systematic bias towards cooperative behavior in Prisoner's Dilemma and similar games, much more so than predicted by a theory based only on rational, self-interested action. If it is supposed here that each player is only concerned with lessening his time in jail, the game becomes a non-zero sum game, where the two players may either assist or betray the other. In the game, the sole worry of the prisoners seems to be increasing his own reward. Logic or self-preservation? The interesting symmetry of this problem is that the logical decision leads each to betray the other, even though their individual prize would be greater if they cooperated. In the extended form game, the game is played over and over, and consequently both prisoners continuously have an opportunity to penalize the other for the previous decision. If the number of times the game will be played is known, the finite aspect of the game means that by backward induction, the two prisoners will betray each other repeatedly. In casual usage, the label Prisoner's Dilemma may be applied to situations not strictly matching the formal criteria of the classic game. For instance, those in which two entities could gain important benefits from cooperating or suffer from the failure to do so, but find it merely difficult or expensive, not necessarily impossible, to coordinate their activities to achieve cooperation. The Prisoner's Dilemma is meant to study short-term decision-making where the participants do not have any specific expectations about future interactions or collaborations. The problem with the Prisoner's Dilemma is that if both decision-makers were purely rational, they would never cooperate. Indeed, rational decision-making means that you make the decision which is best for you, whatever the other person chooses. However, if both would irrationally decide to cooperate, both would still gain something from that decision. This seeming paradox can be formulated more explicitly through the principle of sub-optimization, which states that sub-optimization in general does not lead to global optimization, where the whole is more than the sum of its parts.